UK dairy farmers are facing a crisis. For the first time ever, bottled water is cheaper than milk. In the UK, we produce around 11 billion litres of milk every year. We buy around 5.2 billion litres, and in total, we buy enough dairy products annually to fill nearly 4,500 Olympic-sized swimming pools. In Hampshire alone, there are 88 farms housing 14,000 cows, and the county produces around 108 million litres of milk a year. Hampshire NFU chairman Jamie Butler owns a dairy herd of 400 cows. He explains the struggles for farmers across the county.
It's been totally devastating and quite divisive. The industry isn't sustainable with this level of volatility in it. Well, a lot of them will give up. As simple as that. They just won't be able to carry on with a long-term sustainable business at that price. The price is really bad at the moment, but let's hope it's a short-term problem and it's a volatility thing. But in the long term, a lot of these businesses should be able to pull through and be more sustainable. That's what we'd hope anyway.
Good Life Farm Shop charges 65p a pint, higher than the average of 49 pence. A worker describes the challenge when consumers demand to pay less.
We don't have the buying power that, say, a big supermarket would have, so that's why our prices are the way they are. We can't get the best price from the supplier. A lot of people don't want to pay a lot for their milk. If you want it, then you've got to pay a little bit more, and so the farmer can get a little bit more. When somebody comes along and says, I only want to pay 2p a pint or something for your milk, it's soul destroying, really. It's their livelihood.
I asked Winchester locals how much milk costs.
Butter milk, 45p.
And how much do you think of that goes to the farmers?
I'd probably say 10%.
I don't know, a couple of pounds.
And how much do you reckon the farmers get paid based on that price?
I don't know, probably not very much. Maybe 50p ever?
I'd say a pint would be about 60, 70p, something like that.
And how much do you think the farmers get paid?
I have absolutely no idea. I suppose it depends on where you get it from and whether it's organic or not, I suppose. So.
I think at the moment a pint is about just under £1.
Yeah.
Or is that the two? No, that might be the 2 pint one, the litre one. I'm not sure, but it's far too cheap.
How much do you think farmers get paid per pint?
Well, it's a lot less than the price you pay in the shop. I mean, they can hardly make a living. I was only saying that the other day, actually, how they manage to sort of do what they do and the costs they must incur. I cannot imagine how they can produce milk, you know, and they get so little for it.
At the beginning of 2015, milk prices were at their lowest since 2007. Despite Mr Osborne's encouraging budget back in March, the government still intends to do more to support the industry. A government spokesperson has said, some of our farmers are struggling with the low prices and we are doing everything we can to help them through this period. We have asked HMRC and the banks to take a sympathetic stance with dairy farmers during this period, and we have ensured that farm payments for dairy farmers are prioritised. We want a competitive and resilient dairy industry that can take advantage of the growing demand for British produce. Whether it's this party or another one, change in this industry will be a big political priority. If prices continue to drop, cows like these on British farms may be moving abroad.